Yo, what's up? It's your boy Jonathan Belcher here, dropping this video for you. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you the 5 ways to overcome depression and anxiety without using any antidepressant pills or any of that man-made stuff to overcome what's going on in your head. So funny story, right? I was about to do this video outside, right? I was gonna do this video outside like how I like to normally do my videos in nature. But then next thing you know, it started just raining, right? It just started raining. I'm like, yo, that's a perfect segue. That's a perfect setup for the things that I have to talk about, because I could have easily decided not to do this video, right? Simply because it's raining out and the sun is not shining today. I could have decided just, I'm not going to do this video. I'm going to do it another day. I'm going to wait till the sun comes out or something. But I was like, nah, I'm not going to let the rain get in the way. I'm not going to let the rain stop me from sharing this message with you, because even nature has its rainy days, right? Even nature has its gray skies, and you can hear the sound of the rain hitting the car, right? So I said, let me just do this video in the car. So if you hear the rain hitting the car, just use that sound as a therapeutic sound as I'm talking and as you're listening to the sound of my voice. So 5 ways to overcome depression and anxiety without having to take antidepressant pills and stuff like that. And why do I say without having to take antidepressant pills? Because when you start taking that stuff, you get reliant on it. And not only you get reliant on those pills and those man-made drugs to overcome what's going on in your head and the anxiety you may feel, but also it has side effects to it. It has side effects. The longer you take it, the longer term that you take it for, the more you become dependent on it, the more the side effects take a toll on you, and it throws off the chemicals in your brain and stuff like that and in your body. So that's why I recommend these 5 ways to overcome any type of depression, anxiety that you may be feeling. So first and foremost, right? First and foremost, exercise, right? You can exercise. You can hit the gym. You can hit the gym and you could do all kinds of exercises. You could do weightlifting. You could do calisthenics. You could do cardio. You can, and whenever I know for me, I don't know about for you, but for me, whenever I go to the gym and I exercise and I start sweating and I start, really, really moving and using my muscles, when I'm done, I feel accomplished. I feel good. I feel like I released some type of stress, and I feel like I really, really, really did something to help me progress when I go to the gym, because it's a healthy thing to do. So exercise, try to do some consistent exercising to release, you're rechanneling from a depressive state and an anxious state into a state of productivity, into a state of weight loss, into a state of fitness. And you're going to feel good about that. You're going to feel good about yourself. And not only that, think about it. Exercising makes you feel and look good. It doesn't just make you feel good, but it also makes you look good. And when you look good, the ladies out there start to want you. Right? The men out there start to want you, ladies. You start to look good and people start to compliment you on the way you look. Oh, you've been going to the gym. And they notice that you've been going to the gym, and that those compliments can start to make you feel good about yourself. Like, wow, I'm getting my groove back. Right? So I understand losing your groove is not about old age. You could be young and feel like you're losing your groove. You could feel like, you're just losing yourself a little bit. So this video is in place to get you back on track to where you need to be. So that's number 1, exercise. Number 2, something that I recommend to get your mind right and to get over that depressive state, overcome that anxiety you may be feeling. Number 2 is eat live foods. Eat live foods. And you're probably like, all right, Jonathan, what are you talking about, live foods? All my food is live. Well, when I say live foods, I mean like fruits, vegetables, foods that are high in the alkaline, like more on the alkaline side instead of the acidic side. Live foods like plants and vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. Because when you eat dead food, what I consider dead food is like meat, like red meat and stuff like that, things that had blood in it, because those things can make you feel down. Think about when you eat a nice bowl of fruit, a nice big ass bowl of fruit. Think about how light you feel, how good you feel, and how refreshing you feel. And that's because that live food you're eating actually makes you feel alive. It actually makes you feel alive. It causes a shift in your body And it causes your body to feel good. It causes your body to feel a sense of, how can I put it? You have clearer thoughts. You know, you have clearer thoughts. You feel better. You feel lighter. You don't feel so heavy. You know, you can move around very swiftly. And you can move around. You have strength and energy when you eat live foods. So eating live foods definitely affect your mind state. Because whatever you're putting into your body, you become, right? And I want you to realize something. I'm not making this video as some like extreme diet guy or something like that, right? Like I'm not an extreme fitness fanatic or something like that. Even when it comes to eating certain foods, I try my best to eat as much live foods as possible. But, you know, I do eat meat and stuff. I'm trying to get away from that stuff. If those of you out there who are vegan and stuff like that, and those of you who are vegetarian, I'm trying to get away from the meat. I'm working to get away from the meat, from the red meat especially. I eat red meat once in a while, but chicken, like I can't get rid of chicken. I can't stop eating a damn chicken and the turkey. You know what I mean? I love turkey, I love chicken, and I just can't quit. I love, you know, even fried chicken, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that stuff, and I'm trying to get over it. So if you're vegan or if you're vegetarian and this is your full-fledged lifestyle, like every single day you're eating live foods, drop a comment below letting me know if you've experienced some changes in the way you feel. Letting me know if you've experienced some changes in your emotions. Let me know if you've experienced some changes in clarity. If you're vegan or vegetarian, drop a comment below, because I'm sure those people who are watching this video can learn something from that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that's the second thing. Eat live foods. Eat some live food so you can feel alive. The third thing you could do is meditate. Meditation. Why does meditation help you overcome depression and especially anxiety, right? The reason why is because meditation is basically the process of you stilling the mind and gaining clarity. Gaining clarity about decisions in life, gaining clarity about your goals, gaining clarity about your dreams, getting your emotions in check. Meditation allows you to visualize something positive and it allows you to let go. See, most people walking around when you're anxious and you're depressed, you're walking around feeling tense. You're walking around feeling uptight. You know, you're walking around almost like you got to stick up your... You know what I'm saying? Like you're walking around all day feeling tense, and that's not good for the body. Your body, you know, what do they tell you when they give you a massage or when you go to the doctor? I know when I used to go to the chiropractor after I got into a little car accident, you know, he would tell me, just relax, just let go, just loosen up. And that's what meditation is all about. Meditation is about loosening up. You're letting go of all the muscles in your body. You're letting the muscles in your face just relax. You're letting go completely. You're letting go completely, and it's as if your spirit is kind of detaching from all the baggage. And as you're meditating, you're visualizing something positive. You're visualizing something positive. You're probably doing what's called, I think it's a mantra, right? A sound, like some type of you know that sound you be doing. But I don't even think you got to do that. I just think the mantra is to help you to stay in that stillness state. But the purpose of meditation is to get your mindset in a still state so that all the noise, you're not worried. You know what I mean? Like real depressed people, like, you know, they're always worried about this, worried about that, worried about this. Oh my God, the bills, the people, this, what they're gonna think, what that person's gonna think, and they're going crazy. You know, you're going crazy. You gotta stop for a second, relax, calm down, relax. You know, when you hear the rain, it sounds so good. It sounds therapeutic. Let the rain just do what it does. You know, let nature do what it does. Now, normally I do videos and it's sunny out, right? I've been doing videos and it's been beautiful out. But the question is, can you keep a smile on the rainy days? Can you stay pumped up and energetic on the rainy days as if it's still sunny out? By my energy, you couldn't tell that it's raining right now. You know, I mean, obviously you can see that it's raining and you can hear that it's raining, but based on my energy, I don't lack energy right now. So you can't tell the difference of if it's sunny out or if it's raining, because the rain is not having a negative effect on my body. It's not having a negative effect on my mind. It didn't stop me from doing this video and from sharing this message with you that I want to share. So, stilling the mind, meditation. All you got to do is do it for like 20 to 30 minutes a day. And in this video, I'm not necessarily going to go too deep into how to meditate. I'll do that in another video. And you may see that video in the link in the description on how to meditate and stuff like that. But stilling the mind is very, very important to relax you, to calm you down. After I meditate, I just feel so much better after I meditate. I feel a sense of clarity. I feel a sense of confidence. I feel a sense of power. I feel a sense of reassurance that everything's going to be okay. I feel a sense of where I can trust the process and the journey that I'm on. So I recommend you trying to meditate. And just to give you a brief description of how to meditate, you just close your eyes, and you can do this in your room. You can do this in your bed. You just close your eyes, you lay back, right? You lay on your back, you know, you move the covers, you move your pillow, all that stuff. You take away, obviously you want to have on some very comfortable clothes, or if there's nobody around or you're just with your spouse, maybe you don't want to have no clothes on at all, because the purpose of meditation is to feel as light as possible. It's to feel as relaxed and comfortable as possible. So as you're laying back on the bed, you close your eyes and you just start envisioning. You start using your third eye. You start using your mind, and you start seeing the things that you want. You start feeling good about the things that you want, knowing that it's coming to you. And you just lay back and you let go. You let your muscles go. You let your muscles go. And what you do is you control the monkey that's jumping around in your mind all day, the monkey that's confusing you, the monkey that may be distracting you and causing your anxiety. You quiet that monkey. You quiet that monkey that's jumping around in your mind telling you all this crap. So that's the purpose of meditation. So that's the third thing you can do. That's the third thing you can do. The fourth thing that you can do to overcome anxiety and depression is realize that sometimes you're just around idiots in your life. Sometimes you're just around negative people in your life. Sometimes you're just around dream killers in your life. And if you're around negative people and dream killers in your life, get away from those people, because I'm going to tell you right now, if negativity can rub off on me, it can rub off on anybody, it can damn sure rub off on you. So get away from the negative people. Nobody wants to be around what they call, what's the name of the negative person? Nobody wants to be around a negative Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be around a negative Nancy, because a negative Nancy is nothing fancy about that, you know? I just felt like rhyming. But no, really, no, seriously. You don't want to be around negative people, because they're going to suck and drain the energy from you. And if you're around negative people, they're going to have you feel a sense of doubt. You have people out there that'll tell you negative things on purpose, because they want to keep your mind in that sunken place. They want to keep you in that depressive state so they can control you for whatever reason. You know, because when you're out of that depressive state and you're out of that anxious state, and you try these 5 things I'm talking about, what happens is your mind starts to open up. You start to gain clarity, and ideas can come into your mind. When you're in a depressive state, your mind blocks off ideas. Your mind isn't open, and that keeps us from moving forward, right? Because if you want to make money and you want to attract money, you got to be able to think of new ideas. You got to be able to tap into your creative side, you know, because you overcoming that depression and anxiety is going to open up a whole new world of ideas, creativity, understanding, knowledge, and you got to get away from the people who are trying to close that off from you and stop you from accomplishing a mindset like that. So that's the fourth way, is check the people around you. Check them. Check them. Is this person a positive person? And what I mean when I say positive, I don't mean some like fake person who's just like, oh, just giddy all the time and it's fake. I'm not talking about fake. I'm talking about a genuine person who, even if they get frustrated from time to time, that's okay. We all get frustrated from time to time. That's a normal thing. I'm just talking about what is their normal state of mind. On a normal basis, 9 times out of 10, how are they? When situations happen, how do they react? Do they always panic? Are they always negative? Are they always pessimistic? Is the person always thinking the worst? Is the person always saying something to drag you down? If usually they're doing that, that's a negative person. That's a negative person. And you don't need to be around that type of fucking person. Get around some positive people. Get around some people who have some energy. Get around some people who have some vision. Get around some people who have some belief. Get around some people who believe in themselves. Get around some people who are optimistic. Get around some people who have overcome depression and anxiety themselves. Get around some people who want to bust out of that mindset, because you have people out there who literally want to stay stuck in a negative mindset because it gives them attention. And it's people who operate on that mindset, and they think that they like it deep inside subconsciously, because it's the mindset they've always chosen to go to, no matter the situation. But now when you get around somebody who chooses to think positive, when you get around a person who chooses to even think and not panic, thinking first before panicking is a sign of a person who's very, 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 they're over depression, they're over anxiety. You know, they're over the hype of the Matrix. When a person can think first before just panicking first, before just hitting the panic button, that's a type of person you want to be around. Now, certain situations you need to panic if it's that emergency. But I'm not, when I say panic, not panic, but the adrenaline is going to rush within you. So that's the fourth way, right? So what is the fifth way? What is the fifth way that we can overcome depression and anxiety? The fifth way we can overcome depression and anxiety is to just face our fears. Face your fears. Face whatever it is that's holding you back. Face whatever it is. If it's somebody that you want to rekindle a relationship with and you feel you may have done wrong or something, hit them up. Or even, or even if you feel they have done you wrong, hit them up. So, I forgive you. I'm not even tripping off of that no more. I'm not going to let that block me from getting the prosperity I need in my life based on what you did to me. Or if you feel you did something wrong, you can hit them up, say, sorry, I apologize. I was wrong at that time. What I'm trying to say is get rid of the bad blood. Get rid of any bad blood that may be out there in the universe. Get rid of it. Talk, communicate with people. That's the fifth way. The fifth way is communication and just, rekindling things if you see that there's a need for that. This damn rain. And I don't mind it, right? I like the rain too, because the rain serves its purpose. And just like I say, I said early on in this video that it's not always going to be sunny out. Even nature has its rainy days. Even nature has its gloomy skies. But isn't it weird how the gloomy skies in nature and the gray skies in nature gives us what we need for sunny days, right? It gives us the water. We need the rain. We need the water. The plants need the water. The plants need the water to flourish and grow. So isn't that metaphorically connected to when I say in my other videos, excuse me, if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel now. If you're getting value from this video, share it with people you know. Share it with somebody who may be going through something right now. Somebody who may be experiencing some type of anxiety. Share it with people you know, because this can help them break through. And this is what it's about, helping people break through. I could have just said, nah, let me not do this video, but I was like, nah, I got to get this message to you. But yeah, the rain. It's so funny how even the gloomy days serve a positive purpose. Even the gloomy days serve a positive purpose. So you can use the gloomy days in your life to serve a positive purpose for you. To get something out of those days, to extract some type of information out of those days to empower you moving forward. And then when the sun starts shining again, because it's inevitable that it will start shining again in your life, right? When the sun starts shining again, it's going to feel so much better. Now, I want you to realize something. I'm not saying just to get over it all the time. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I understand loss can really lead to some bad emotions and some negative emotions when you've experienced some type of loss. Maybe it could be a loved one. Maybe it could be a relationship. Maybe it can be a job. Maybe it can be a loss of something, loss of respect for someone, somebody, whatever. I understand that can be a hard thing to get over, but you can't let it stop you. You can't let it stop you, because every day we're a work in progress, right? We're a work in progress. So, and one last thing before I go. Whatever journey you're on, I challenge you to trust the process. Trust the process. Trust that everything is going to be okay. Early on, I was in this business. I remember I used to be in this business that I was in, and I was making money in this business, a lot of money in this business. But before I started making money, I went like 2 to 3 months straight with making no money in the business, right? All I kept doing every day was taking action. I was a little frustrated. I'm like, yo, why is nothing happening? But I kept taking action. I kept trusting the process. I kept taking action. Every single day, I would wake up in the morning. I would do what I got to do. I would take action with no results. And this went on for like 2 to 3 months. And I didn't choose to give up. I stayed solid in my position because I knew what I wanted. So I stayed solid in my position, right? And then you see by like the end of the 2 months, like the beginning of the 3rd month, as I was taking action, in 1 week, I got like 8 sales. 8 new clients joined me in my business. They got a part of my business. 8 new clients out of nowhere. And that's residual income. So I want you to think for a second, like the power of trusting the process. Sometimes it's best not to look at the scoreboard. Sometimes it's best just to play the game. That was a good one. I like that one. Sometimes it's best not to look at the scoreboard. Sometimes it's best to just play the game. And if you guys stole that quote, you better give me some credit for that, right? Because that's my quote. I ain't never heard nobody else say that. My damn quote. No, I'm joking. But yeah, Seriously, trust the process. Trust the journey you're on. Trust that there's a purpose. Trust that there's a reason. Because everything that we're going through is really not for us. The things we go through in life is really a selfless reason why we go through it, right? What I mean, we go through things and we overcome depression and we overcome anxiety and stuff. Why? We overcome those things to help somebody else who may be going through it. If we never been through something, how can we turn to the next person and tell them how to overcome it? How can we go through? That's why I'm so passionate about these videos. That's why I'm so passionate about making these YouTube videos, because I know what certain feelings feel like. And it's my duty and my job. It's not about me. It's not about what I've been through. It's about what somebody else may be going through. How can I help them come out of the storm? How can I help you to become the best you can be? That's what it's about. The rain is beautiful though. So yeah, drop a comment below. You know, that's really all I have. So those are the 5 things you could do: meditation, exercise, get away from negative people. What's the next thing? What was it? Trust the process or something like that. And there was something else that I said. There was the 5th thing that I said you can use to overcome depression and anxiety. Eat live foods, right? Your diet is important. Your diet is very, very important. So those are the 5 things you can change about your life now to get you into a positive state. One last thing. One last thing before I go. Sorry. One last thing. I'm all over the place today, right? But bear with me. One last thing is this. Yeah, ask yourself this question. Is it going to matter in 5 minutes? Is it going to matter in 5 days? Is it going to matter in 5 weeks? Whatever you're depressed about, is it going to matter in 5 months? Is it going to matter in 5 years? If it's really not going to matter, just reevaluate the situation. If it's not going to, especially if it's not going to matter in the next 5 minutes. If it ain't going to matter in the next 5 minutes and you just stole yourself fucking a day of joy or a week of joy over a situation that's not going to matter in the next 5 minutes, or you're just depressed over for 5 months over something that happened in one day, something that's small, and it's not going to affect the next 5 days or the next 5 months, why are you letting the moment steal your joy? Just throw it out of your mind, right? Choose a different thought. Choose something positive to think about. Choose something that's more conducive to think about, because you don't got no time to be tripping off of that. Where you're headed is somewhere big. You're headed for greatness. You're headed to accomplish your dreams. You're headed to inspire the world. You're headed to do great things. That's what you're headed to do. So you can't be tripping off the little stuff. You can't be tripping off the little stuff. You know, and that's the motto before I go. You can't be tripping off the little stuff. Peace.